Hi guys, welcome again to my channel. My name is Damie Alabi. If you are coming to my channel for the first time, welcome. On this channel I create lifestyle videos, fashion videos, vlogs, and I also have a series called Living in Nigeria. So if it's something you like or something you'd like to see more of, definitely consider subscribing. So let's get straight into today's video. Today's video is a story time video. This is the first time I'm doing a story time video, but I just felt it's been a few months, about a year now, so I can share the story without feeling bad about it. As the title says, I'm going to be talking to you about my worst job interview ever. Like, I cried. It was that bad. So let me start from the beginning. After we all have this experience, especially if you're serving in Nigeria, you've served in Nigeria rather. After NYSC, you have a phase where you're trying to get jobs, and people just start calling you for different interviews. So what happened with this one was I had spoken to somebody about not having a job, and okay, he wouldn't let me call him. He would just allow me text him. So he called me and was like, okay, Damie, come to my office so day 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. rather. It was like, come to my office 9 a.m. let's have a conversation. And I was like, okay, no problem. So I would admit that I was late. I got his office 10 minutes past 9, which was pretty late. So I sent him a text saying, I'm sorry, I might run a little late and everything. When I got to this office, the security man told me, you can't see your guy is in the meeting. And I was wondering, I'm like, let me go and see the receptionist. You can't tell me if I can see your guy. No offense, but let me see the receptionist. It's like, no, you can't see your guy, sit down here. So I sat outside the company by the gate. I was there for like 45 minutes. Then this random guy comes downstairs and he's like, who are you here to see? Then I tell him I'm here to see so. So he's like, go upstairs now. So when I go upstairs, this man saw me coming in by 9:50, and I had been there way earlier. So he just told me, you know what, just wait for me, I'm in a meeting. I'm like, okay, no problem. And I sat down, I was waiting, and after 1 hour he comes out and he's like, you're very late, that's rude of you. And I say, I'm sorry sir, I wasn't that late. I was downstairs for like 40-50 minutes. Your security man won't let me up. Gate man, it's never a security man because he's an abuki gate man. And I was like, your gate man won't let me up. And he's like, oh, I'm so sorry about that. Okay. Then he calls me in, and the next thing I see a panel before me. Please be reminded, prior to this, we didn't have a conversation about him giving me a job. We didn't have a conversation about, me having an interview. So, I wanted to say you didn't tell me I was coming for an interview, but then, they say God works in mysterious ways. So, I was just like, okay, no problem. It was like, we're going to have an interview right now. So, like, as I'm seated here, there's a round table before me. Now, who is on this panel? He's there. Another man, I don't know his name. I don't want to know his name till I die. And my classmates that I went to uni with, which was strange. So I went to uni with this guy. He's on the panel interviewing me. And at that point I began to feel bad that, can you imagine your life? Damn, see your classmates, this and that is interviewing you and everything. And I just took it all in. I was like, this had better just be a testimony at the end of the day that I didn't prepare for this interview and I got a job. So as I sat down there, I think the first question they asked me is, why are you so covered up or something like that. They asked me something about my dressing, and I wore a corporate dress. Expensive. I freaking bought that dress for 13K. I know it's not expensive to some people, but for me it's a lot of money, and it's a short dress, not that short, just a little bit above my knee. I dressed corporately that day anyway, and the guy just asked me like, you're so covered up, and I'm like, covered up? Wow, what do you mean I am covered up? And it's like, so he start asking me questions about what did you study in uni. I'm like, I studied mass comm. Like, what did you specialize in? I go public relations and advertising. And it's like, okay, can you bring out one ad? Can you remember one advert off your head? And at that time, the advert that just popped in my head was the Whiskey Glow Friday advert. I really don't even remember the advert right now, but I could describe the advert back then. They asked me about the advert that popped in my head. I told them. They asked me to describe the advert I did. They asked me what I could interpret from the advert I did. They asked me who the target market was. I explained. Then they asked me about, was it Onga or something? One seasoning advert again, and they were like, okay, who are the target audience for this advert? And I go, women. Women are the target. I feel like any seasoning, the first target market will be women. Target audience rather will be women, because they use it, they cook more than men. So I'm just saying women are target audience. And we had this conversation, and he asked me, okay, aside all of this, what do you do? And I go, oh, I'm a blogger. And he says, blogging, that thing is not good for your life. Like, go and find something to do with your life. Then he said I was wasting my time, I didn't have anything better to do in my life. And he just basically started insulting me. I was like, okay, the bloggers do something for this man. Then the next thing he says, you're too covered up. Damn, you're too covered up. I don't know, there's something about you. You are intelligent, this and that, but you're too covered up. He just basically continues and just talks about how I'm too covered up. And now he likes people that he works with to be very open. And I had short hair, I had makeup, everything. I was looking on point. And after the interview, they said many things. They said many things. Talk about my size, how I was fat, how I wouldn't, get so much to do in the industry because people want, tall, fair ladies, and I'm fat, I'm short, and even though I'm intelligent, like, he said all these things to me, basically. Many more things that I really can't even remember right now. And at that moment, my self-confidence just crumbled. Because I know what I am doing. I know media well. It just brings me to a lot of things. And he started making sexual advances at me. That was later when we had the conversation. He started the whole sexual advances thing. And I was like, if this is what it takes to grow in this industry, I do not want to be a part of it. Which also brings me to what he said. He said, I know you very well. You can't work in this company. Because apparently he knows me. It's like, you're too modest, you're too this, you're too that. You just can't survive. You can't survive in this company. You can't survive in this industry. This industry is not for you. You should find something else to do. And I was just like, why? So because I'm fat now is a problem. Because I am short is a problem. Because I have decided to cover up my skin is the problem. I couldn't see all of this. I just sat down like an idiot and I was smiling. And after the interview, I just went and I sat down and I started thinking about my life. I was like, did I make a mistake to study mass comm again? When you're having thoughts in your head, thinking about your life, you can see how it's paining me. Because I felt very bad that day. I literally cried. Yamela, don't cry, you're on camera. I literally cried. Like, I cried on my way back home. Because I had never had anybody speak to me in that manner. Questioning my intelligence, telling me that I've been blogging for 5 years, I've been wasting my life. I know that I have not made so much from the internet, but I've learned so much from the internet. And it was just crazy because he also went ahead to talk about how the younger generation were just wasting time on the internet. We don't read books anymore. We don't involve ourselves in investigative journalism, and all we want to do is entertainment and fashion. We're just talking about all those things. But the one that stuck to me the most was, you are too fat, you can't survive in this industry, you are too covered up, you are too modest. I'm like, so because I am all of this, which I will categorize as a good thing, I need to change myself to survive in this industry. On my way home, I spoke to my friend and I told my friend this and this is what happened to me during this interview. And he goes, Damie, you're smart, Damie, you're intelligent. Because I also feel like in your life, you need these people to bring you back, because I was far gone. I had been going for interviews. Okay, I had gone for a very good one. I didn't get the job. It was okay by me, And at that time, what was I even doing, Seth? I think I was learning photography. Go and check my About Me video. I think I was learning photography at the time. So I was not really in a good place, because I felt like all my classmates and all my uni mates were already working. They were already making money. Come on, my classmates was on the panel interviewing me. Like, what else do I need to tell me that I am far backward in life? You now decided that, okay, today I want to just insult this girl and just destroy her confidence. And when I told my friend everything this man said, he's like, what rubbish? Is that even part of the interview? Like, I have gone for interviews. If they don't like you, they tell you, we'll get back to you. And they never get back to you, it's fine. But for you to now sit in front of me and start insulting me, for me to cry, you should know that he said a lot of bad things. And I was now wondering that, is it on top job? So, let's see. Okay, after they had said what they wanted to say about the younger generation pressing phone, asking me how much time I spend on the internet, why I wouldn't just use that to write for other things. Just after just many back and forth insults and all, my classmate all through this process just had his head down. He couldn't I'm sure, because when we met later, he just apologized. He apologized because he said he didn't even know they were going to interview me and everything. He just had his head down, and I sat out there, and this is me. Younger generation, you don't. I'm just nodding, and I'm smiling because that's what they tell you during interviews. Just smile. And my personality is one that I have been bullied a lot. I have been trampled on a lot. I'm not so much of that person that would speak. So I've heard a lot of crazy things. So after the interview, I went to the reception and I sat down and I started seeing, ladies pass. I saw ladies pass, and I'm like, is this a company? Like, are you people doing advertising on TV? Because I don't understand what's going on here. Now, why am I saying that? The ladies that were passing were tall, fair, model-like. And they had like extremely short dresses. They had extremely short dresses. And I was wondering, oh, so this is why I can't work here, because me, I don't wear short things. Like, I don't wear short things. I only wear it inside my house. I can't wait to go and buy pepper outside. I can't wait to buy sugar outside, or buy salt, or buy matches, or buy anything. So I would assume that the man knew that I wasn't going to do that. So I saw that it was a standard. That's how they all dressed in the company, very provocatively. Short dresses, cleavage, makeup, heels, hair, everything on fleek. When I say short dresses, I mean short dresses, like short dresses. So while I was in the reception, just adding all these things up, calculating, lo and behold, my former roommate in Unilag comes out from somewhere, and I'm like, babe. Like, hey, Damie, nice to see you and everything. I'm like, So, because I'd been asking her on the internet, via BBM, because I see her with like cameras and everything. I thought she was like a producer or something. I'd been asking her, babe, where are you working? Just to know, not that I really wanted to ask her to hook me up. Maybe I would have, I won't lie, but like, I just wanted to know, because it looked like a very cool job. But she never responded. She was shocked to see me. She was shocked to see me. And I go, so now here you dey work when you don't want to tell me. I be the God will go catch you. Now make me a waka come here today. And she's like, don't be annoyed. It's not like that. Kiniko. She explained that I should not be annoyed. That she doesn't want to say it. And I'm like, okay, no problem. She said, what am I doing here? I said, I came to see your girl, but I had an interview instead. And she said, interview, okay. I said, yes, I had an interview with your boss. She said, Damie, can you work here? I'm like, is it not advertising? Is it not TV production? Why can't I do it? That was what I said off my head. But she knew what she was saying, and she was like, are you sure you can work here? Me, I know you. We're roommates in year 3. I know you very well. I'm like, is it no company? I can work. And see, at this level, I'm like, okay, how far your salary now? I hope it's okay. She's like, it's okay. That anyway, you are mass comm, that you, because she studied psychology. She's like, you are mass comm, you do well, plus you can edit videos already, She was just psyching me and everything. She was like, think about this, your job twice in case they give you letter sharp. I'm like, okay, no problem, I'll think about it. She didn't tell me anything. Then she left. Then this man comes and he's like, okay, I'll give your dad a call. I'm like, nigga, what? Like, why don't you give me a call instead? Meanwhile, I forgot to mention, during the interview, it was like, if I want to send you to a company, I'm like, are you a recruitment company? Because that means they interviewed me not to give me a job, but to know my skills and to see if they can send me to another company. And later, there was a time we had a conversation, and it was like, you need to do this, you need to do that, just basically telling me how I would survive in the industry, which meant part of me breaking my beliefs, my morals, and my standing as a person and as a Christian. I don't want to go into details, but like when a man is telling a girl what to do, it's like that song, Idris Abdulkarim, this Jiki baby, excuse me, sir, I don't know what to do. Basically what was happening there, sir. I don't want to like say it, but if you don't know that song, then sorry for you, but that was what was happening. And it was like, this and that, this is what you need to do, that's what you need to do. And I just walked out. Which now brings me to, the Bible says that I'm not the strongest Christian, I'm not the best Christian out there, I'm just trying to explain to you that I'm not the most spiritual person, but I am a Christian. The Bible says, do not be unevenly yoked with unbelievers. He made advances. I could have easily just said, okay, let's do this thing, or okay, I'm going to conform to what you're asking me, or I'm going to say, oh, I'll lose weight, I'll start wearing short dresses and be who you want me to be so I can survive in the industry. When you don't do what the world is doing, it will take a while, you will struggle, but at the end of the day, there's a fulfillment in your heart that you are doing that which is right. I know I'm beginning to sound like I'm preaching, but that is just the truth. I'm probably not making as much money as the person there right now is making, because, you know, of course they go out and everything. They actually came to my former company and I saw one of them was dressed, and I was just like, I just laughed because I knew what was happening back inside. And when I spoke to my classmates who I said was on the panel, he left as well, because he said he's even very spirit coco. He's like spirit coco SU-ish, and it was like it wasn't comfortable with how things were being done in that company. And I just want to say that if you conform to these things, these same people who are asking you to do these things will be the ones to go and say shit about you outside. I'm sorry I have to cuss in this part, because it's paining me, because they have daughters and they will not be happy to see their daughters do what these other girls are doing, or they will not be happy to see their daughters dress the way they are asking girls to dress to go and get contracts outside, or to dress on TV or whatever. I don't even want to know. What I know deep down is no man born of a woman will be happy to see his daughter dress the way they allow other girls dress, or will be happy to see his daughter crumbled. Yoruba will say one room more. Well, will be happy to see his daughter squashed and smashed by another man of his age. As a young lady, it boils down to you and what you believe in. These advances are made at you, fine. The question is, will you do it because of? And when you get that job you want, or when you get the money you want, how far will you go? Because you need to continue renewing this thing. You cannot say it's a one-time thing. You have done it already, and these people know. Then they begin to toss you around like a ball. My worst job interview, that was it. It trampled on my confidence, insulted me, made sexual advances, and yeah, that was it. It was crazy. I cried, but above all things, it made me stronger. It made me think about who I am. It made me think about where I want to be. It made me think about what I want to stand for and the message I want to pass across. So this is me, Damie Alabi, telling you to just be true to yourself and ask yourself before you make the wrong decision, is this worth it? I'm not a preacher, by the way, and I'm not anything like that. I'm just immorally, yeah. Alright then, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to share. Let's help young girls make the right decision. You don't want to lose yourself too young. If your son brings you home and says he wants to marry you, they will call their son at the back and tell their son not to marry you because of what? They know what they have done to you, or what their friends have done to you. I'm just telling you the truth. So if you like, go and be following them. Follow Sugar Daddy. The choice is yours, and this is not in any way to chastise people who find pleasure in that. Do you have fun? Have fun. That's all I have to say. So thank you so much for watching. If you have found this video interesting or helpful or insightful in any way, hit that like button. Like, hit it. It helps me a lot. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one. If you like to see more of what it is like to live in Nigeria, or more story time videos, or just chit chat, I'll be having another Living in Nigeria series coming out really soon. So if you would like to see any of that, definitely consider subscribing so that you don't miss out on any of that. And I'll catch up with you in my next video. Feel free to check out my old videos as well. Bye.